it's something I think a lot of us can relate to.
Yeah, I totally understand that. So if someone needs help with some of the services you mentioned, what do they have to do?
Well, the fastest way to know if that service is currently available, honestly, is to visit the website or to follow us on social media. Like I said, the phones are constantly busy, and though we have a lot of people answering phones, it's not fast enough. And so we recommend that people check our website, which is stepupsuncoast.org, and go through the program's file just to see what it is that they need, or they can always email or call, but that's not the fastest way right now, just for awareness. So they can call our main number, which is 941-827-2887, or visit the website like I suggested.
Nice. So I know this is like one of the big things that I always, put out there for the nonprofits, but how can we help support you in a sense? Because everyone needs different needs, different volunteers, whatever it is. So how can we help you?
Sure. Well, unfortunately, right now, our capabilities to offer volunteer opportunities is just not there. We're not allowing people from the outside to come in, mostly because our child care centers and our preschools, we have a very strict cleaning regimen, and so we don't want to bring anything from the outside that's not that is not like a regular occurrence. So we're not allowing volunteers right now. I call it in the before time, we had lots of volunteers, and hopefully in the near future we can bring those opportunities back. Another way, of course, is to donate. General donations really help us move the bar for families or children in need. We've had a lot of requests that we've never had before, like I said, with diapers and formula and things like that. We have had a few people donate diapers and pull-ups because those are just great things. Household items like cleaning supplies and toiletries. We do put together basic needs bags, is what we call them, with those types of items in. So now that toilet paper is not the hot ticket purchased item, we can find it, but those are always things that are needed. And then also every fall in October, we host the Step Up to the Plate fundraiser. Traditionally, it's been a luncheon event. This year, like all things, it has changed, and it will be a virtual event. And I've moved it back to the end of the day just to not impede with people's working schedules. But we have invited a nationally known speaker. His name is Dr. John Hodge. He's the president and co-founder of the Urban Learning and Leadership Center, which is based in Virginia. And he will be speaking on the topic of education of America's youth before COVID-19 and just the additional burdens that are faced by children and their families, that underrepresented children and families. So our message is that, one caring adult can make a difference to one child. And so it will just be a social conversation, a webinar style for an hour. And that is happening on Wednesday, October 21st from 4 to 5 p.m. And you can, you don't need a mask. You can sit on your couch and participate. Tickets are $35. And all of the proceeds will benefit the Rise and Shine Early Learning Program. With COVID, we've had a lot of extra expenses with cleaning and masks and just different things that the centers are needing to stay safe for the children and our teachers. So all of the proceeds from that event will go towards the classrooms to help keep them safe and healthy. And tickets can be purchased on our website, which is stepupsuncoast.org, under the Events tab.
Awesome. Well, I know one way that we're helping out, too, is being one of the co-chairs of Florida Fabulous 50. We're always there helping raising money for Step Up Suncoast as well. So we do have 2 different events coming up that hopefully going to bring some extra money towards you, which is our virtual bingo, which is October 6th. Just like you said,
great.
Yeah, at home, so type of scenario. We do the monthly Facebook live auctions, and then also we're doing a virtual fashion show as well this year since COVID knocked us out. So, but we're going to try our best to help you in any shape or form that we can to get out there and get that information for you.
I appreciate that very much. I know we've all had to shift and pivot, so it's a great, we're all getting used to being in our stretchy pants and participating in fundraisers. So maybe that's the way of the future, sweatpants at fancy parties.
Well, I was going to say, instead of the black tie affair, it's the gray sweatpants attire. Yeah, those sweatpants look like they're made from Gucci. Why, yes, they are. So anyway, we're getting close to the end of the show, but basically I like to give my guests the opportunity. I know you mentioned it in there a couple times on the show, but what is the best contact information for anyone to get in contact with you, or if they want to donate or anything like that, just to even help you in any type of way?
Sure. Well, our website is stepupsuncoast.org. And under the Support Us tab is where the donate button is, and also the events tab that gives the information about the speaking webinar that I mentioned with Dr. John Hodge. And as far as the programs are also listed there. And then there's links to email program directors or myself, or there's always the old-fashioned phone that can be used. So our phone number, again, is 941-827-2887. And the staff can help direct whoever it is that's calling for what they need. But stepupsuncoast.org. And then we also do have Facebook and Instagram with the same name. So you can keep up to date with our cuties in our preschool centers and just different events and, moments that we celebrate for our programs, just making the community aware of the impact that we're making in our community. So it's a monumental task right now, but we're really excited about the gains that we've made and just the way that we've been able to empower individuals and families during this really trying time. So I appreciate the opportunity to share our story with you and with your listeners. And I'm also very appreciative to Florida's Fabulous 50 for selecting us for this year. It will be more important than ever to share our important programs with the community.
Nice. So with that, I have a new little deck of cards that I got from poddex.com, which I'm going to give them a shout out, but they're nice little interview questions that you can do. And I found a nice little card for you to ask. And I think it's so wonderful, but if you could sing a duet with anyone, who would it be?
I don't know that anyone would want it, but probably Dolly Parton.
Why would you say that?
I don't know that anybody needs to hear me sing. I did go to choir camp when I was in junior high, so maybe. But I love Dolly. I think she's an amazing role model. She does a lot for America's children and believes in literacy, and I think she is she's a stand-up woman, and Islands in the Stream would be the song I'd want to sing.
All right, that's good. I was just going to ask you what's your favorite Dolly Parton song, too.
That would be it.
Working 9 to 5. I don't know why. Even though it's like a work thing, I'm like, I don't know if I really want to work 9 to 5, but just this song makes me want to work 9 to 5.
I just recently rewatched that film, and I didn't realize how crazy it was. I guess when I watched it the first time, I was much younger and didn't have really any experience. But you should check out that movie if you haven't watched it in a while.
Yeah, I haven't seen that. I know she was another one, I think, with Tim. Was it Tim Burton or Tom Reynolds? And I think she was in another one with Jillian. Oh, I can't remember her name, but I think they were the twins, I think it was, or something. Or no, I'm thinking of someone else. That's who. But I know she did. I know she did a lot of different movies, but I did see the one with the Tom Reynolds one. It was the what was it? The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas, I think it was the movie that she did a long time ago. but she also was,
Yep.
like I said, also in those other cute, like, little 80s movies that she was in. So I love them. She's awesome.
She is awesome.
So, but I want to thank you, Jill Gass, for taking time to come on my show to be able to tell our listeners about what Step Up Suncoast does for the community and how we can actually help you. Other than that, I want to thank you, and also, listeners, this is a great way to find out about the nonprofits, see how you can help them, and see which ones touches your heart. Well, thank you so much, and you have a great day, Jill.
You too.